Step into the ladies' room with Clarissa Kente, your kingdom concierge.
Step into the ladies' room with Clarissa. Step into the ladies' room with Clarissa. Step into the ladies' room with Clarissa. Step into the ladies' room. Step into the ladies' room with Clarissa. Step into the ladies' room with Clarissa. Step into the ladies' room with Clarissa. Step into the ladies' room. Topics that interest you, fun and ministry too. She's on the cutting edge. Come and join the Kingdom Concierge. Step into the ladies' room.
Step into the ladies' room with Clarissa Kente, your kingdom concierge.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Ladies Room Talk Show. I'm Clarissa Kente, your Kingdom Concierge. I am so excited that you're here tonight. We have an amazing guest, as always, and she's going to be talking about a great initiative that's right here in Birmingham, Alabama. But before we introduce her to you tonight, guys, I want to say big kudos to an amazing young lady, Debrina Hill. Debrina was on the show last week, and she really did an amazing job in introducing to all of us her healthcare school that has opened up on Bessemer Superhighway in Jefferson County. It's D Hill Healthcare Services School. It's the institute where they are offering classes for healthcare services. You can be a certified nurse's assistant, or you can be a certified phlebotomist. You can also go in and become certified as a in CPR and also first aid. So I'm telling you, that is an amazing school, and it's a school that you certainly don't want to sleep on. And if you know people who are out there who are wanting to have a career change, or you know some high school students who are wanting to go into a trade, they may not want that 4-year college experience, but they do want to get into something that's going to be lucrative and it's going to help people, it's going to serve people. Then D Hill Healthcare Services is the school for you. So reach out there, guys, and check her out. School and enrollment is open now, so you can certainly go onto that website and enroll. So reach out to Debrina Hill. That's Debrina Hill. You can reach out to her on her inbox. She's given us permission to extend that to you. So you can go out to her inbox, hit her up, let her know, say, hey, Debrina, I'm interested in going to school. I'm interested to be a phlebotomist or a certified nurse's assistant. This is an opportunity that you just don't want to miss. So go out there and check her out. Big kudos to her, and welcome, Debrina Hill. Anytime you want the platform, just let me know, and you can certainly come and talk about new and upcoming programs that you have coming up in your school. I want to say thank you, extend a hearty thank you and big love to all of my veterans out there. Happy Memorial Day to you. I want to thank all of you, those who are still serving, those who are retired. I want to thank those family members who've lost loved ones during, to be in the military and serving our country. I want to say thank you to all of you. I appreciate what you do. We certainly cannot be able to operate in freedom without your service. So again, I want to say thank you. We love you and we appreciate your service. Happy Memorial Day to all of you. Now, welcoming to the show, we have Tamika Holmes. Now, this is Tamika's first time inside the ladies' room, but we don't want this to be Tamika's last time. And, sometimes I think she's been in here before because we've been on Zoom calls before, which kind of mimics what we're doing tonight. So I keep thinking, no, she's not new, but she is new. But she's not going to be a stranger to the ladies' room. And she's going to be coming on and talking to us tonight about an amazing initiative that she has going on. And I want you to hear it. There is a huge fundraiser that's going to be taking place June 9th. That's Thursday, June 9th at her facility. Now, you don't have to be in attendance to participate. There are some other initiatives that she has coming down the pipeline where all of us can participate and help her reach the goal that she has set. So welcome to the ladies' room, Tamika.
Hi, Clarissa. Thanks so much for having me.
I'm so glad you're here. Now I know it's your off day, but I'm glad you're here with us tonight.
Thanks so much.
How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I got an off day,
Okay,
somewhat of an
okay.
off day, I'll say that. And so, um, for anybody who really knows me, they know I go hard. And so it was a breath of fresh air to have a day where I could just, ooh,
Yeah, woosah, they call it woosah, and just
woosah.
breathe. Yes,
Yes.
but you have a lot coming down the pipeline, Tamika. You have this amazing fundraiser that's going to be coming up next week, and I want you to talk a little bit about your initiative, CCDN. Want you to tell people what that means, what it's all about, and how we can do our part to help with your initiative.
Yes, so CCDN is the acronym for Community Care Development Network. And this organization was started by a group of great leaders who are interested in true change in our community. And it just started with one mentoring program, and then it just grew into the organization that it is today. And so we're turning 8 years old, which is very, very, very exciting. I didn't think that I would be doing this work past maybe a couple of years, but our community is in need. And so, as we have grown, we have added 4 key initiatives that we work in to serve the community. Family and life services, the first one, mentoring. We don't just have youth mentoring, we have parent mentoring, and we have adult mentoring as well, education, and then community outreach. And so, we have a financial goal that we are trying to hit this year to reach $50,000. $50,000. That's a big goal. And the way that we calculate it, if we can get 1,000 people to donate $50, that will help us reach that goal. So $50 is a very small amount. We waste $50 on food, we waste $50 on trivial things. So why not allow it to come to a good cause? And what that $50 is going to go to, it's going to go to helping students who've dropped out of school get their GED, helping students who are behind in reading and math get the tutoring that they need, also supporting families who are struggling financially. We do have a great program that we assist families with financial assistance or referral assistance to help with rent and utility assistance. And let us not forget our community food hubs. We have 9 community food hubs where we are up to distributing over 800 boxes from Bessemer all the way to Centerpoint. So your money is going to go towards a great cause to help us to continue the great work we do in the community.
I like what you said. It looks like you've gotten a good formula down on how to reach your number, and with that, that's 1,000 people donating just $50. I mean, you're not asking for one person. You're welcome that, but you broke it down to the lowest common denominator, and I like that.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
like that. So we are saying, listen, we're looking for 1,000 people, right? So if we know of 10 people that can give $50, and then if you know someone that knows 10 people, and someone else knows someone that knows 10 people, we'll have the 50 well before the end of the year. So you have a fundraiser that's coming up, right?
Right. The fundraiser is
Okay.
coming up on June the 9th. We're going to be at our facility over off of Old Springville Road, 1920 Old Springville Road. And we'll be here from about 5 until 8. If you want to come out and view the facility, we're going to be doing tours, but it's going to be a celebration. We're going to do a review of the last 8 years and what we've been doing. You'll get to walk down memory lane with us and see where we're headed in the future. You'll get an opportunity to be a part of it, not just monetarily, but we're asking for partners to also come volunteer. If you got some time on your lunch hour and you want to help put together some food boxes, or if you want to tutor a young person, we're asking for you to have the well-rounded CCDN experience.
Wow. So we get a tour of the facility. We're able to, I'm sure you're going to have some people on the program that we can meet, that maybe meet the board,
Yeah.
that have an opportunity to meet the board and get to know them. I think it's really going to be a great time. Now, is this open to the public, Tamika, for people to come, or do you have to RSVP? How would one get on that list?
You would have to RSVP. We would like for you to go on our website. Some people will get an email, or you can call one of the numbers that's listed and let us know that you want to come out and support this fundraiser. And the theme is donor, bring a donor. So if you're going to donate $50, we're asking you to bring someone else with you that'll donate $50 or more. But that is going to help us to reach our goal of $50,000.
Wow, I like that. Donor, bring a donor. How neat is that? And like I said before, she's looking for 1,000 people to donate $50. That's it. Is it 1,000 people? Yes,
A
a
thousand
thousand people.
people.
That's
Thousand
it.
people.
But of course, if we can get people who can give more than that, that certainly would help her reach the goal. Now, is this one of several fundraisers that you're going to do? You mentioned that you're wanting to reach this by the end of 2022. So would this be one of many, or is this your primary one that you'll have?
This is going to be one of many. And we will be doing our Christmas fundraiser. We're going to kick it off actually in July, where we can get donors to sponsor a child for Christmas. So you'll get more information on that as the information rolls out. So these are our two major fundraisers that we're going to be doing this year. And then starting in 2023, because we are already planning, we're going to have 3 of these types of events where we're going to be asking people donate that $50.
Right.
So if we could do this 3 times a year, wow, what a difference we could really make in the community.
Awesome. So guys, listen, let's go ahead and get and come in and be a part of this. Let's get to know what CCDN is doing and what Tamika is doing in the community, how she's helping people. She has the food pantry that's out there. She's helping children or young people to get their GED. That she's helping them in trades and learning how to build up interview techniques and how to not only get a job, but maintain that job. And that's a component that most people miss out on. We're so busy trying to help people get jobs until we miss that really key thing on how they can maintain it and then flourish in the positions that they're getting. So I really like, Tamika, what you're doing. I've been to the facility a couple of times, and to see what you're doing and seeing what you're doing with the community is, it's an amazing thing. And I know that your heart is in it. Some people do it for prestige and some people do it because they just want to be seen. That's not you. I know that your heart is in what you're doing, and I've seen the results of people who are going through your program. So, and it's not, what can I say? It's not really cheap to run a facility of that magnitude. That's a huge undertaking. It is a nonprofit organization, which means nonprofit organizations are able to really thrive by donorship or sponsorship. So that is one of the reasons why she's having the fundraisers. Most nonprofits will hold fundraisers, and that's what she's doing on next Thursday from 5:30 p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. So it's very important, guys, that we get out there and do this. You can also go out to the actual Facebook page. There's a link out there where you can go and donate. You can click and donate, so you can do it tonight. If you wanted to, you can go and donate sometime this week before you get there. And of course, the option is open to where you can donate much more than $50 for the sponsorship and to be able to donate for this cause. So that, like I said before, this is an amazing initiative that Tamika is doing. Tamika, right now, how many students do you have in your GED program? I know that's probably something I need to maybe ask your admissions people, but how many do you think you have on average right now?
We're clearing out one semester right now, where we're looking at about 10 to 20 students finishing up, graduating. And then this next half of the year, we're looking to enroll about 30 to 40 students. So they will come in the summer. We'll have one class in the summer and one class in the fall. And the way that we do our graduations are we do 2 graduations a year. We'll do one in June, and then we'll do another one in December for the students who are graduating at that second half of the year. Our goal is to touch 60 students per year.
Wow, that's a lot of students. And I guess the question would be is, or my statement would be, I didn't know there was so many people who needed to get their GED.
Yes, I just recently found out some stats that um, the program that we're running touched about 60% of the school system in this area because there are so many young people and adults that have dropped out of school. And so COVID did not help these last couple of years. So there are a lot of people who are not even in school that should be in school. And our goal is to help prevent those truancy issues. We also do court advocacy. So we get some referrals through our Jefferson County Family Court System and Jefferson County Family Resource Center as well to help get those students back on track and to help them thrive and grow.
Wow. So how can, if churches wanted to know how to send their membership over there, they may have someone in their congregation that needs to get their GED, or there may be an organization out there that knows people. This number that's at the bottom of the screen, would that be a number that will be the best number for someone to reach out and say, hey, Tamika, I have someone that wants to get their GED, or we may have some people who are interested in that?
Yes, either one of those numbers are good. And we remove all of the barriers away. We provide transportation. We feed you lunch. We feed you breakfast. We will help find childcare for you. We also help fill in those essential needs. So if your cupboard is bare, you can always get food from us. We have diapers. We have toiletry items. And we have a great partnership. Our career coach, she has her own firm where she can actually place in jobs. And so she could place in 12 different states. And so, I mean, we're removing all of those barriers out of the way so that we can help you move forward. I just issued my class this last week, the driver's license book. We have several people in class that do not have their driver's license, and we're going to help them get their driver's license.
Wow. You know, I'm starting to see a little bit more of that too, especially in the younger community where a lot of them aren't getting their license. And I found that to be interesting. When I was 15, you could get your restricted license at 15.
Mm-hmm.
And so I remember, oh my gosh, Tamika, I mean, I went on the day of my birthday, and I remember going to get my license. And I went to drop my mom off at the house. I don't think I even stopped to let her out of the house, you know, of the car. I was like, look, just tuck and roll. I'm gone, you know, because I wanted to get out and just drive by myself and let people see me drive my license. That was just a really big thing back then. And I don't see a lot of that going on now. So that's really good. Do you guys pay for the license well?
Yes, we will. So we'll do up to 2 times for the permit. If you pass it on the first time, we move on to the license. We ask that you practice. I'm encouraging my students, look, if you got somebody you can practice with, start off in an empty parking lot. Start there. You know, learn the rules, the terms, you know, get yourself, you know, and a lot of people don't know. I didn't learn how to drive until I was in my 20s. So
wow,
I understand what a barrier that can be for you. I mean, it's a barrier to getting a better job, you know, for you to be able to drive across town and work in a better work environment. So that can be a barrier for many people to try to move forward.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That is really neat. And I think that's really cool to be able to offer that. Now, is that offered for anybody who does not have their license and they want to get their license?
Yes, we will provide the book. The book is digital, so we can, you know, we'll study with you. We'll go through the book with you. We ask that you have someone that you can that will be willing to help with the driving portion of it. And one of the future things we're working on is actually buying a couple of cars that, you know, can be like practice vehicles. And so, yeah, right now we don't have that. That's why we're doing this fundraiser, so we can do cool stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
You know, but we're going to help you get over that hurdle, and then we're going to help you identify who can drive you around to the parking lot. Let you just drive. You know, we even have the cones for you. We'll come out and set the cones up for you. So, you know, I just want people to really get out of the things that are holding them back. And so make this happen.
So, you know, we're talking about the driving and talking about the GED. You know, I had an opportunity to go into your food bank
Mhm.
And that food bank it's just a wealth of all kinds of things, and not just a food. You have things like there's some people out there who are caregivers to people, or caregivers to people who may need depends, or maybe those mats that you put on the beds and wipes and all of these amazing things. And you have that in your food pantry as well.
Yes, we have incontinence supplies. We have toiletry items. I just got a shipment. I partnered with another company, and they were able to get us like the large size toiletry. And we did have a few bottles of detergent. We gave all of those out this past life services. So I'm gonna connect back with her this upcoming week on where she can get me some more of those supplies as well. We even give out PPE, face masks, hand sanitizer. We have diapers. We partner with Bundles of Hope. And so we give out the baby diapers and the formula as well. And so it has just been amazing to see where we were just serving maybe 20, 25 families. Now we're up to over 800 families that we're serving.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And a lot of people aren't aware that many families are in some form of need.
Yes.
And
Yes.
sometimes when you're in your own kind of circle, or when you're in your own box, you don't know where you don't understand that there is a certain need out there that people are having in these families. And so you're saying from the time that you started with 20 something to up to date, you are serving 800 families to date.
We gave out 875 boxes in May.
Mm,
875. And so, and that's not just the dry goods and the pantry items, that's fresh produce as well. And so they get 2 boxes per household when they come through, plus if they need the additional items as well.
okay. And to make it something that you do every month.
Yes, we have different locations throughout Bessemer. We have different locations throughout Birmingham. We partner with churches. We have churches that sometimes would like to do a food hub, and so we partner with them to distribute. And it's amazing to see like the churches that are starting. We just want to do 25 boxes, and then
Mhm.
the word gets out, and then they say, "Well, we need 100 boxes," and you're like, "Wow!" We're even reaching the community down in Brent, Alabama now, and so which is a rural area, and they don't have very much down there either, and so it has just been very amazing to see how this grows. And we're giving out in North Birmingham, we're giving out in Woodlawn, Eastlake, Center Point, and Bessemer. And so we're looking to open up maybe 1 or 2 more. We did a pop-up hub over in Avondale a couple of Saturdays ago with the church. And so, and what a pop-up hub is that you may be having like a community day and you want to do something that's meaningful, let the families leave with something. And so we'll prepare the food for them, and they'll have the volunteers and they'll distribute that way. And so
Right.
it's very important and near and dear to our heart to make sure that nobody goes hungry. I saw so much trauma and damage during COVID, and it was like people were losing their homes, full functioning families who had a working household had to go back home and live with their parents. So now you might have had grandparents who were empty nesters taking in 5 to 6 more people. And it just really caused a deficit. And so not everybody has gone back to work yet. And I don't think that people really realize that that deficit is still there, or loved ones who might have lost a spouse and now they are a single parent household, which has cut income out of the household. Not only are you dealing with the grief of losing someone, but now you got to figure out how you're going to make your dollars, fit bills and food. And so it's just been so many challenges in those areas.
Wow. And I was noticing over the weekend, I was noticing that when I go into the stores now, there's not quite as much food
Mhm.
as it was. And I'm just kind of paying attention. I saw that in a couple stores over the weekend, and I'm thinking, is this just me? or is it that there's, you don't see quite as much, and you'll see where some things are like they may have run out, but they haven't filled it back up, that and restocked. And usually stores are great. Convenience stores, grocery stores are really good at restocking when something is out, but I'm not seeing it restock quite as quickly. So I don't know if it's a lack of workers or a lack of resources.
It's really both when you really think about it. Okay, so we just had fuel prices to increase, so that's causing a deficit in transportation to be able to get food to the stores in a timely manner. You don't have as many people who are working, and then you don't know what types of shipments you're going to get. I know several people that work as vendors in different areas, and so they'll place an order, like a $10,000 order to go in a store, but will only get like $3,000 or $4,000 worth of product. And so there's a manufacturing challenge as well. And so, yeah, it's like a chain reaction that comes down. And what that tends to do, that's why we get those inflated prices, because there's not as much, and you don't know when the next time you're going to get it. So, there's a lot of inflation going on. And I don't know if people have really noticed, like I went to get blackberries the other day, and they're beginning to get scarce as well. And so, fresh fruits and vegetables, those healthy foods, are beginning to get scarce. So it's very important that not only we keep this going, but we look at creative ways that we can even grow our own food, or even teach how to grow our own food to make it go forward.
I like that. There are some different community gardens in Jefferson County. I actually drove by one maybe about 2 days ago. It was really nice. It was in the community, and you could see the foliage coming up with different things, and I was very impressed with that. I like to do the cilantro and the basil and all those things, so I'm a month behind in getting that this time, but peppers and cucumbers and that sort of thing. But I'm definitely interested in something along that lines as well. I don't know how big it would be, because I don't like bugs, Tamika. So I don't know how successful I will be with that. But I like that idea. And I like the fact of teaching people how to be resourceful, and you don't have to be without. Just because you in your naked eye, you don't see what you need, it doesn't mean you have to sit in lack. In the Bible, Jesus told the woman to go into your house, pull out what you have, get vessels so I can fill them. And so that's kind of going into what we have, pulling those things out. And what do we have? Use what we have in our hands. And I like that, Tamika. I like the fact that you're using what you have in your heart to reach out to people and to help people. And that's why this initiative is so important. Guys, you see the number scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Reach out to Tamika, reach out to the office there. Let's see what we can do about getting this donorship. Donor bring a donor. Donor bring a donor. That's going to be for June 9th, Thursday, 5:30 p.m. to 8 o'clock. Donor bring a donor. So we're going to go to the fundraiser. We're going to come, but we're going to bring someone with us. And so that's $100 right there. But if we keep bringing someone, everyone brings someone, that will continue to build. And so that's what we want to do to help and support. If you aren't able to come on Thursday, go to the Facebook page. You will see a link to where you can donate. And let's see if I can put that information up here for us. It's Community Care Development Network.
Yes.
And what I want you guys to do is to go out to that page and hit like and follow, number one, so you can stay abreast of what she has going on, because I want you guys to really go out and support. This initiative is great. We always say, oh, it's so sad. People out here are hungry. They don't have food to eat. They don't have resources. We think it's sad, but we don't really know what we can do other than be able to sponsor and donate to an organization who's already doing it, to support what they're doing, to give that $50. She's not asking much at all. It's a fundraiser. Let's get out there and support Community Care Development Network. Go to that Facebook page. Go out there right now, hit like and follow it. Also, go out there and hit that link. That link is going to take you right where you need to be to go and donate if you aren't able to come out on next Thursday. That's Thursday, June 9th at 5:30 p.m. We want to get you to come out there and continue to check out Tamika's page and my own, as well as the Ladies Room. We will continue to post flyers representing their fundraiser, putting it out there, letting people know how you can donate. So continue to watch us as we continue to, you'll see more and more marketing taking place around this initiative as we get closer to that day. And then hopefully we can go live at the actual event. But we certainly want you to be there. I once heard a friend of mine say, don't meet me there, beat me there. Beat me at the Community Care Development Network. Go out there, guys. Go to the Facebook page, hit like and follow. Follow the information, what's going on, the updates that's taking place. Get that address, make that phone call, RSVP. Get out there so you can support. Tamika, what final words of encouragement do you have for the listening audience today?
My final words of encouragement are to do something kind for someone. I know we're in an age where, we've got a lot going on, but pause and do something kind for someone. This all started with just a kind gesture or just doing something kind for someone. And so that's my final word of encouragement. And I hope to see you there at the fundraiser.
Hey, all right. Tamika, that was so beautiful. That's what you are. You're always a very kind and loving person, and you're always doing something kind for someone else. So big kudos to your initiative. We know it's going to be well. We are praying and believing that you'll reach that 50,000 well before December 2022. We're hoping that you'll be able to achieve that at this event or very close to it. But my prayer is that you'll be able to get it and exceed it. I believe we serve that type of God. So congratulations to you on that, guys. Be sure to reach out, call the number, RSVP for the event that will be taking place on next Thursday, June 9th, 5:30 p.m. is when the doors will open. You get a tour of the facility, learn a little bit more about the event, meet the board members, and then meet Tamika in person because she will be there to talk about the initiative, guys. So we want to make sure you get out there and support. Go to the Facebook page, Community Care Development Network, hit like and follow so you can stay abreast of the latest that's taking place with Tamika and with the organization. So we're excited about that too, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us inside the Ladies Room Talk Show. We'll see you next week right here, 7 o'clock p.m. live inside the Ladies Room. We'll see you next week. Take care and have a wonderful, safe week. Good night.
Step into the Ladies Room with Clarissa.